Following detailed instructions are vital for the success of Dazzle Dry. The nail plate must be properly manicured and prepared for effective polish application and longevity of wear. While the system is exceptionally fast and easy, proper prep and application is always critical to success. Although Dazzle Dry is not a complicated system, it has complexities due to the superiority of this product. If oils and lotions were used in the manicure, use a clean manicure brush with some soap to scrub the nails and form a lather to remove all oil and lotion, and rinse the fingertips in water to remove the suds. The nail prep is designed to cleanse, sanitize, and moisturize the nail while preparing it for optimum polish adhesion. Other nail preps are typically made with acetone and alcohol and are designed to remove oil and lotion and dehydrate the nail. The Dazzle Dry nail prep does not contain any acetone. Never use acetone or alcohol or any other adhesion promoter to remove oil and lotion off of the nail plate, as this over-dehydrates the nail and can adversely impact adhesion. The nail prep is infused with provitamin B5, calcium, and hydrolyzed wheat protein. The nail prep replaces any nail strengtheners, and it fortifies the nails with nutrients that promote good nail health. Most experience a noticeable difference in the nail strength only after one use. Saturate 2 lint-free cotton pads or gauze very well with the Dazzle Dry nail prep and scrub each nail, removing all remnants of oil and lotion and other contaminants. As you move on to each nail, rotate your pad just a little bit to always find a clean spot on your pad so that you're not pushing around oil and lotion. Use 1 lint-free pad per hand to avoid transfer of oils and lotions from one hand to the other to ensure optimum cleanliness of the nail plate prior to polish application. Be sure to pull back the sidewalls and scrub each nail really well with the nail prep. Oil and lotion can hide under the proximal nail fold, so make sure that you're removing all contaminants very well, as the presence of oil, lotion, and paraffin wax can often be the main culprits that prevents adhesion. Dazzle Dry Base Coat is the only water-based base coat that uses a proprietary rubbery flexible polymer to impart a long chip-free wear. Cold temperatures can cause the base coat to become cloudy. This is not a defect, it is by design. The base coat must be clear like water. To achieve this, you close the cap tight and put it in a bowl of hot water until it becomes completely clear without any cloudy sediment. Do not microwave or keep the base coat in a hot towel cabinet. The cloudiness occurs when the temperature drops below 70 degrees and the rubber polymers begin to solidify into a gel-like substance. The reason for this technology is because our nails are porous. Just like our skin, just like our hair, when we are exposed to water, our natural nail plate absorbs water and it expands. After it dehydrates, it retracts. This motion occurs with our nails all day long. With all this expansion and retraction taking place, traditional nail polish develops microfractures, which lead to chipping and peeling. The Dazzle Dry Base Coat allows the polish to move with the water absorption, therefore preventing microfractures that lead to premature chipping of the nail polish. Apply the base coat to each nail and encapsulate the free edge and allow to dry matte prior to applying next coat. Repeat second coat of base coat on the hands and cap the free edge and allow to dry matte prior to applying color. Toenails may not require a second coat. Usually one is adequate because our toes are not exposed to water as much as our hands are. Lacquer bottles can separate. Some of the colors can separate, and again, this is normal behavior for the lacquer. We use mineral pigments which are heavy so they sink to the bottom and cause separation to occur. Shake up the bottles prior to each use to resuspend the pigment. Apply the first coat of nail lacquer using about a medium consistency, not too thin and not too thick, and encapsulate the free edge. A cleanup brush or orange wood stick is optimum for cleanup. allowed to dry matte prior to applying the second coat. The second coat of lacquer may be applied generously and be sure to encapsulate the free edge. A cleanup brush or orange wood stick is optimum for cleanup. Dazzle Dry nail lacquers deliver the longest wear available with over 230 fashion-forward creams, shimmers, and glitters. Dazzle Dry top coat is high gloss, non-yellowing, quick drying, long wearing, and self-leveling. If there are any minor imperfections in the polish application, the top coat will self-level and smooth it all out. Generously apply top coat and encapsulate the free edge. Use the tip of the brush to glide over and burst any air bubbles that may have formed. Avoid contact of the base coat, lacquer, and top coat on the skin to prevent product lifting. Make sure the lacquer and the top coat are the desired viscosity by using the Dazzle Dry Revive. After applying Dazzle Dry top coat, do not use drying drops or sprays to accelerate dry time. Drying drops, sprays, UV light, LED, lamps, hair dryers, etc. are not necessary and could adversely impact the benefits of Dazzle Dry. Also, avoid blowing on the nails. This common practice to accelerate drying is not necessary and could cause fogging and wrinkling of the top coat layer due to moisture condensing on the surface. Dazzle Dry hard sets in 5 minutes. It's smudge-proof 1 minute after applying top coat and perfectly dry 5 minutes after applying top coat with no UV or LED curing. If proper instructions are followed, it should last 7 to 14 days on the hands and a month or longer on the toes. Each individual's experience is going to vary depending on their lifestyle and how they use their nails. Proper preparation of the nail plate is going to ensure the longest wear. Only use pure acetone to clean up polish on skin or when cleaning up a French manicure smile line. Removal of Dazzle Dry. Dazzle Dry can safely and easily be removed with either acetone or non-acetone polish remover with no need to soak in acetone. Revive. Dazzle Dry lacquer and top coat become thick due to the evaporation of volatile solvents. The user must be the judge of when to add Revive. When the viscosity of the lacquer and top coat become too thick and the lacquer is not smooth and flawless, that's your indication that it's time to add Revive. How often you add Revive will vary with each color depending on how often it is used and the levels of pigments. This is easily remedied by using 6 to 8 drops of Revive to reconstitute the desired viscosity. When adding Revive to the lacquer, shake it up. Dazzle Dry bottles are meant to be used until you cannot get any more product out of the bottle. Using Revive will not dilute the pigment or impact the efficacy. It is a normal part of the maintenance of the Dazzle Dry lacquer and the top coat. You will never need to add Revive to the base coat. In fact, adding Revive to the base coat will contaminate and ruin the formulation. When adding Revive to the top coat, roll it in one direction to prevent air bubbles from forming. Get into the healthy habit of keeping the necks of all the bottles clean. The necks of the bottles, including base coat, top coat, and lacquer, can become dry and crusty due to the fast-drying formulation. Also, by keeping the neck of the base coat clean, you can create an airtight seal that will prevent water from seeping into the bottle when it is in hot water. To clean the necks of the bottles, simply use some cotton saturated in acetone to clean the neck of each bottle after every use. Just be cautious to not drop any acetone into the bottles. Keeping the necks clean prevents dried particles of polish from getting on your brush during application.